has won 2 Oscars, 2 Grammys, a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, and the list just goes on and on. He's now pushing creative boundaries as he takes his music and storytelling into the world of virtual reality.
So here to tell us more about his unique directorial debut is the man himself, A.R. Rahman. Welcome to the studio.
What an incredible amount of accomplishment. So you've had a fantastic career in music spanning 2 decades that started back in the 90s. And in the Indian music and cinema industries today, you're one of the highest paid composers in the motion picture industry. That's incredible. Let's give him a round of applause for that. Okay, so what has this whole musical journey been like for you?
It's been amazing. I feel really blessed. I've got so much of love from India, from the world. So I was just thinking that I should do something more creatively and tell stories. Today, we're all divided by so many different cultural backgrounds and races and caste and all the stuff. The only way we can be united is to understand each other through stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we can go back to, when at the beginning, or at least for us, perhaps how many people came to know you was the international fame you hit with your Oscar-winning composition, Jai Ho, for the movie Slumdog Millionaire. We all know. I was dancing to this in the club. I want to know, how did this opportunity come about, and what was that ride with that film like?
It was like an excursion for me. I was doing a lot of Indian movies when Danny Boyle offered this movie. And his musical sensibility was great. I loved the way he picked music, so I wanted to work with him. And everything turned out to be amazing. And then we were in this jackpot of awards, one after other, like probably 73 awards all over the US.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You're now making your directorial debut with a really unique cinematic sensory experience. We're going to take a look right now.
Blood on your head, set the poison on my fang. I'm a lady with a gunfire, bang, bang. Guess I'm the dynamite, you don't wanna fight. I go boom, boom, boom when I kiss you bad night.
Let's talk about, describe a unique VR experience, and then why you wanted to tell stories in this form.
I was bored watching movies.
That'll do it.
I think what happens is like a certain format reaches its peak, and then we need to go. And because the possibilities now are amazing.
Yeah.
So there's now possible of smell, and then 360 3D, which you can get a close-up, which is unbelievable. It comes to your personal space. And so you can do a lot of things about psychology and spirituality and soul staring, whatever. And so I felt like you use all those tools and tell a story is going to be different from normal filmmaking. Of course, both are going to coexist, right? Yeah. There's no competition, like how TV and cinema coexist. Yeah. Same way, I think this is going to be separate. It's not going to compete with the movies, but it's going to have its own fans.
Yep.
And they would come and smell, and smell is also very subjective. The smell which the same smell could mean something to you, something to me, because our memory attached to the smell is different. So in this, we have played, like some of the places we went blank, without anything, just dark, for the smell to give imagination to you.
Give me an example, like, of a scent. Like, are you talking about, like, I don't know, the smell of, like, grass or flowers, or, like, what kinds?
We stuck to the pleasant ones.
Good.
Because in this, Grace Boyle is the director of scent from this, and she got this perfumer called Najib, and we worked on this La Musk scent, actually, for almost a year and a half. And my wife she okayed all the stuff. And the forest, and the story is about this little girl who loses her parents. They get murdered, and the only thing she has a clue is about the scent of these 3 people coming in. She doesn't see them, and so she has to catch them with the scent. So that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
We just saw a quick clip there, but Le Musque was shot in Rome,
Yeah.
14 different cameras. A lot of advanced technology was utilized to make that. What was that experience like as a director?
We just got this camera called Jaunt, and it was just a week or two before we shot. So it was the most advanced camera. It had like 24 different cameras stuck together, and it had global shutter and 60p, but it didn't have the viewing where the director could see things.
Yeah.
So you had to attach another camera, and all out of leap of faith. So that's the one. So you look at the little small camera.
Yeah.
So I had a phone on that I was looking, and we had to hide behind a tree because it sees everything. And we had problems stitching the whole 24 bits of stuff.
Wow.
And that's where it took 5 years to stitch all this stuff.
Wow.
Incredible.
Oh, this is incredible. So the movie is called Le Musque, and last night it had an exclusive red carpet premiere in Toronto. So talk about what the response was like, what people said the experience was like for them.
So we actually premiered at Cannes Festival, and then we went to Hollywood. We premiered there like 10 days back, and we come here, and it's been amazing. Like, it's also very subjective. The favorite part of one is not the same as the other one. I was expecting somebody to say the same thing, but that's good, right? When people like different portions of suddenly everything is good,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, this has been so wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Best of luck with everything. It's a pleasure to sit down with you.
Hey there! Wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.